If maintaining hardness has become difficult, if your energy feels drained, if you're avoiding sexual encounters not because you want to, but because your body doesn't cooperate, then hear this. This might not be just getting older. There might be an easier fix than you realize, a depletion of 3 critical vitamins your body can't function without. The information medical professionals often overlook. For most aging men, libido isn't the problem. The actual shortfalls are in blood delivery, physical resilience, and hormonal backing. And in most cases, the solution doesn't start in a pharmacy. It starts in your kitchen. I'll identify the 3 specific nutrients vital for men past 60 and how they support the return of normal sexual response, enhance male hormone production, and bring your energy back to life. Furthermore, I'll uncover the serious blunder commonly made with these nutrients and the simple solution you can implement now. Let's start with the first and most overlooked key to restoring blood flow and natural erections in men over 60. Your system once generated this naturally without effort, mainly when you enjoyed time outside. But as you age, levels drop sharply, and consequently, your blood flow, vitality, and function deteriorate. The vital compound is vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. In your circumstances, it possibly provides the groundwork for reclaimed potency and assurance. I still remember the first time I sat across from a 67-year-old man named Paul. Mentally keen and contemplative, he nonetheless harbored intense frustration. "I haven't lost my desire for intimacy with my wife," he confessed, "but physically I can't respond." Such understated revelations have been expressed by innumerable men, and typically recovering that reaction doesn't originate from medical compounds. The key factor is vitamin D. Among men over 60, vitamin D stands as perhaps the most overlooked nutritional element. Many only associate it with sunlight exposure or a substance necessary for developing bones in children. The truth is, vitamin D directly influences masculine function. It functions as the key trigger for vascular dilation and ensure proper blood circulation everywhere, including to the areas that define your masculinity. Lacking it causes restricted blood flow, lowered vitality, and unnecessarily challenging sexual response. An important fact: vitamin D deficiency affects over 40% of the aging population. This includes active gentlemen who maintain regular physical activity, proper nutrition, yet question their diminishing vitality. When your vitamin D is low, your body produces less nitric oxide, a molecule essential for blood flow and sexual performance. The implications reach further than just intimacy. It affects energy reserves, cognitive function, and personal conviction. Fortunately, addressing this deficiency involves straightforward solutions. Between 15 and 20 minutes of sun exposure, adding more omega-rich seafood or enriched milk items to your diet, and supplementing with high-quality vitamin D3 can radically shift how your body performs. Men who once labored through minimal exercise have recovered both energy and relational intimacy. We're not discussing hypotheticals, but biochemical reality. It represents one of the most straightforward approaches to renewed energy. While vitamin D offers significant benefits, it's not the complete solution. Enhanced vascular function needs energetic support to deliver results, maintain it, and translate it into function. That's where our second vitamin steps in. Those suffering from unexplained tiredness might find here the energetic answer. Another critical factor that deserves your attention is vitamin B12, the energy generator. I once treated a patient, Robert. This 72-year-old ex-firefighter cherished his grandparent role. However, his tough facade masked complete exhaustion. He admitted, "Although I rest properly and eat regularly, persistent tiredness defines my days. I suffer from mental cloudiness and physical exhaustion. Bedroom encounters with my partner exceed my capabilities." His experience remained memorable for being simultaneously typical, yet overlooked. Robert's symptoms perfectly matched B12 insufficiency, a deficiency common in the male 60-plus demographic. B12 plays a fundamental role in generating cellular energy. B12 deficiency prevents effective transformation of nutrients into biological fuel. Even with perfect diet and adequate sleep, insufficient B12 results in energy bankruptcy. What's more, B12 vitally contributes to blood cell development, which distribute essential oxygen to every organ, especially those affecting intimacy. Diminished blood cell counts cause universal deceleration. Physical endurance diminishes, attention strength reduces. Earlier excitements could produce minimal response. Here's the catch. Advancing years reduce your system's ability to capture B12 from meals. Even if you're eating meat, eggs, or dairy, it might not be enough. That's why so many older men feel tired, weak, or mentally foggy, regardless of satisfactory routine medical evaluations. The answer may be unexpectedly uncomplicated. Augmenting B12 using top-tier supplements, or in particular instances, physician-delivered B12 injections, has potential to substantially renew mental sharpness, bodily vigor, and consciousness. Numerous men have transformed from afternoon nappers to energetic outdoor enthusiasts, fully engaged with family, entirely through fixing a nutrient shortage they hadn't identified. Additionally, power constitutes merely one component. Your physiology demands protective factors too, something that strengthens blood vessels, diminishes inflammatory responses, and preserves the fundamental hormones determining male qualities. Here enters our final essential vitamin, typically designated the fertility nutrient, but its benefits encompass more than just fertility. Actually, its deficiency might already be compromising your male hormone levels and blood flow. It's essential to understand vitamin E's role, the reproductive health sentinel. The story of James stands out in my recollection. A man who had reached 70 after his piloting career, who came to my clinic feeling frustrated and confused. He explained, "I maintain proper nutrition and regular physical activity, yet recently I've felt imbalanced. My motivation has diminished. My recuperative capacity has diminished. Candidly, my masculine identity feels diminished." This admission impacted me strongly because James exhibited conscientiousness and commitment. He maintained structured habits, self-respect, and health consciousness. Yet he lacked an element seldom addressed in medical consultations: the essential vitamin E. Vitamin E surpasses limited definitions as procreative helper or dermatological additive. It acts as a robust element in men's well-being, particularly during advanced years. This vitamin is a natural antioxidant, demonstrating its capability to resist destructive oxidation and inflammatory reactions that imperceptibly harm circulatory pathways, hormone production, and procreative structures during senior years. As inflammatory processes accumulate, vascular efficiency decreases, testosterone production falls, and energy reserves deplete. The regression isn't sudden, but continues uninterrupted. Unaware, individuals such as James experience diminishing vitality. The essential function of vitamin E involves maintaining circulatory system adaptability and your circulatory performance powerful. Physical response surpasses basic excitement. They're about blood flow. Limited blood supply to necessary tissues reduces effectiveness. Beyond circulation, vitamin E optimizes testosterone creation, and after 60, that's more critical than ever. Reduced male hormones impact more than sexual function. It alters mental outlook, ambition, and perception of significance. The positive aspect is that vitamin E repletion is simple and nature-based. Almonds, sunflower seeds, olive oil, and leafy greens like spinach or Swiss chard are great sources. Or if needed, a high-quality natural vitamin E supplement can help fill in the gaps. I've seen men like James come back months later with a smile, showing signs of improved cognition, increased strength, and renewed life engagement. Vitamin E's significant characteristic is its multi-layered bodily influence. While combating free radicals, it simultaneously supports cell membrane health, predominantly in the male endocrine tissues, creating androgenic hormones. This creates a positive feedback loop. Diminishing inflammation leads to better vascular function, allowing better feeding of hormone-synthesizing tissues, ultimately boosting holistic energy. Scientific research published in the Journal of Endocrinology has shown better male hormone stability during advanced age connects with optimal vitamin E presence. This association grows especially powerful after the 6th decade plus 5 years. The appealing feature of this method lies in its non-aggressive nature. In contrast to medicinal approaches that mandate rapid transformations, vitamin E works with your body's natural processes, complementing rather than replacing them. Such nuanced methodology produces minimal adverse reactions and enduring benefits. Additionally important is vitamin E's existence in 8 distinct variants, half tocopherol compounds and half tocotrienol compounds. Various commercial supplements supply merely one variant, typically alpha-tocopherol, while whole food sources contain varied vitamin E compounds. This clarifies why natural foods occasionally outperform standard supplements. When choosing a supplement, look specifically for mixed tocopherols on the label to ensure you're getting a more complete profile.